the center position tonight. What's the key?
Motor, energy. Who's going to be hitting the boards? Who's going to run down the court, get that post position? Who's going to communicate with their defense and let guys know what they should expect?
Yes, big part. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Cleveland, sharpshooters Irving and J.R. Smith are the backcourt duo. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's James in at the 3 spot. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Irving against Thomas. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Kevin Love. And here's Cleveland.
Now, in 2013, the Celtics began their rebuild in earnest. Right away, they made some great moves hiring Brad Stevens from the college ranks to take over as head coach. And also, a terrific trade with Brooklyn, getting 3 first-round picks and the right to swap picks in exchange for Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Here's Thomas following the basket by LeBron James. They get a hand on it. Irving with the steal. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Thomas. Horford in the post. It's up against Thompson. Smart kicks to Thomas. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. Again, Thomas missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside Irving. Smith with a screen on Thomas. James kicks to Irving. James against Hayward. Outside Irving. Over Thomas. For 3. Smith. Not going to go that time. Hayward. That one misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You're right. They've been extremely active, physical, really dictating the flow of this game.
Thomas is out there with Brown. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Tyler Zeller. And it's Crowder. And at the 3, the small forward. Max is in the game for the Celtics.
Well, a smart man knows his skills. Zeller staying around the rim with the second effort.
Outside Jefferson. From deep, Green. They get it again. Fry passes to Jefferson. Stolen by Thomas. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Baseline try. And that one comes up a bit short. Cavaliers leading. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Thomas. Stolen by Thomas. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pick by Zeller. Morris kicks to Zeller. And it's all evened up. Zeller's got 4 points this quarter.
You know what? He doesn't take bad shots either. Zeller with his feet set, able to bury the spot-up jumper.
Thomas against Irving. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Thomas. Takes the three. Unable to get that one. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball. It's turning out to be a close game in Boston. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game can easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
That'll do it.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And some big names have called it a career in the last few years. We just saw Kobe retire this past season. Chris, when did you know that it was time for you to make that transition away from the game and officially retire?
I knew a couple of years before I actually admitted it. You know, I battled injuries basically my whole career, from dislocated shoulders to ankle injuries to, of course, everyone knows about the knees. And so for me, I was just trying to play every single moment I could and as many games as I could. So, you know, I don't really know when I realized it, but it didn't matter, because whenever you realize it, you don't want to let it go.
Yeah. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Smith and LeBron filling out the wings. And it's Irving at the one spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin Love had a tough first year in Cleveland, and some thought to maximize his impact, he might try free agency and play elsewhere. Love said that staying was a no-brainer, max contract and a winning situation. He said it's a great opportunity, going for a championship every year. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And the Cavs have worked to feature him more offensively.
What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. Gerald Green comes in for Thomas. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Price checked in. Now here's LeBron. A leaner. It's stolen by Green. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
No, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
That shot wide open. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Picked by Horford. Hayward dishes to Smart. And stolen by Fry. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Pace of play is a big part of tonight, okay? Make sure on the bench when we come back,